Don't tell me that. We stuck on it, we stuck. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's poppin'? In today's video, we're gonna be testing out some new products. But before we test it out, I need to show you all and share with you all the prices. I went to Wonderful World to pick up stuff that I needed, as well as what caught my attention. And definitely based on the price point, it caught my attention. And so I wanted to share that with y'all. And let's see if it's worth the buy. This is it right here. To be fair, I went Wonderful World twice. So these are the items. And I have not tried anything just yet. First up, we have this LA Girl Gel Liner. I absolutely love this. It is super affordable and it's perfect for brows as well as lining the eyes. And as you can see, I got it for $30 and I purchased the shade Dark Brown. Every time I go into Wonderful World and I see this mascara, I pick it up immediately, no questions asked, because this is super affordable, plus it's water resistant, so it is perfect for just about every and any occasion. This multifunction mascara from Nicka K cost $20. Listen, I feel everybody puts onto this mascara because it's always sold out. It always have the blue one in stock. Like, I don't want the blue one, I want the black one. Yo, I got some matte powder foundation. You know, I tried out the Sacha Pro Powder. Now it's time for me to try out Ruby Kiss. And Ruby Kiss is a good brand. It's super affordable and the quality of their products are usually good. So we're gonna test these out. This is a close-up of what they look like. This shade is called Caramel, while this shade is called Honey Brown, and they cost $55 each. Then I got a hold of these liquid liners. So my gold one is just about expired, so I had to replace it. And then I saw they had new shades, right? And this shade is called Baby Doll. I thought it was so pretty. This other shade is called Bronze Medal. And I don't think I have any bronze glitter liner. Actually, I don't. So I was like, I'm going to grab this up. And they were all $30 each. Moving on to my second bag, I found out LA Colors had these very cute 9-pan shadows and they were super affordable, so I went to Wonderful World to cop them. I was only able to cop their last two group shades because the other two, which was a yellow group shade and a blue group shade, they were sold out, unfortunately. Guys, this cost $20 each. And this is called the LA Colors Peach Fizz Eye Palette. And this is what it looks like. And this is the LA Colors Berry Kiss Palette. And this is what it looks like. $20. You cannot go wrong. Listen, when I reached in that LA Colors section, I was going crazy because I initially went to pick up one of these and I saw other palettes for like $25, for $18, and I was like, oh my god, I did not come here for this. Why are you confusing me now, Wonderful World? And because of that, I picked up an extra eyeshadow palette. This is the Color Vibe eyeshadow palette and it's in the set Nude. And what I liked about this palette is that you can get a lot of transition shades. There's a good bit of matte shades as well as shimmer shades. In total, there's 12 shades, and of the 12 shades, there is 6 mattes and 6 shimmers. Now, as I told you guys, LA Colors came out for me and I was just there standing in that section like deciding what am I gonna go home with. And I saw the tester for this liquid eyeliner holographic from LA Colors, and when I swatched that and I saw how gorgeous it was, I was like, okay, no, I need to get this. This is what it looks like and it cost $25. I also picked up their Chrome, and this shade is called Liquid Gold, which was also $25. The iridescent shade is called Iridescent Flash. It's not that much of a difference. The other thing, listen, this is almost an LA Colors haul. My first bag was like Ruby Kiss, and this one is LA Colors. I only just realized that. Neon gel eyeliners I copped from LA Colors were just screaming at me. You'll see these shades. The yellow one is called Citrus, and the blue is called Wonder. Listen, I love this for my lower lash line or my waterline. You see that pop? Oh my goodness. They cost $18 each, and I decided to take the opportunity of copying the black in it as well. I understand if these pencils are gel eyeliners, they would be super creamy and easy to use and easy to apply. They wouldn't be dry or difficult to get on the skin. So I picked up a black one in it for $18 as well. Now that we're finished with the mini haul section, we can move on to applying these new products onto my face, the best part, so we would know if it was really worth the buy or not. You know, y'all can see it here first. Before I begin, I actually have this hydrogel eye patch rose. I purchased this in Super Farm and somehow I never remember to use it, so we're gonna put it on today. First up, we're gonna be applying the gel liner, but because I already have one open, I don't see the point in opening this one right now. I'm gonna use the one that I already have opened. Listen, I have no idea. I mean, I can't say I have no idea. I've been taking biotin and my brow hairs, especially somehow this time around, like I feel like it never used to grow this fast. I feel like I just waxed my brows recently. It feels like recently, or maybe time is flying and I'm just not aware. This is actually what the gel liner looks like straight out of the package, and it actually comes with a small brush, so you don't just get the gel liner, you also get a small brush that you can use to help with your application. I feel like I have not done my brows like this in a really long time. I got so used to applying it, or filling in my brows, I should say, using the pencil, that this feels strange to me. Although it should not be strange to me, because this is exactly how I apply brows when it comes to my clients. I put it on just like this. Now, my OG fans, when it comes to YouTube, y'all know I have been using this since at the start of my YouTube channel. But I see all over again why I love this gel liner. My brows are filled in. This one looks thicker than this one. I feel like that happens like every time, but I can always resize it with my concealer. Now, I didn't purchase any new concealer, so I'm gonna use what I have. And I'm reaching for Cool Tan in the LA Girl Pro Conceal to use under my brows, and then I'm gonna brighten it up with a lighter concealer.
A few minutes later.
Now that my brows are complete, we can move on to my eyes. Now, I know I have several options here for y'all, so we need to figure out what eyeshadow palettes I'm going to use. I feel like because I want to purchase these mini eyeshadow palettes, that I should probably go with one of them and save this palette. If you are interested for another video, let me know down below. And if you are liking this video and you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not, and join the family. It's a popping crew over here. Peach Fizz or Berry Kiss? Peach Fizz or Berry Kiss? This is the Peach Fizz. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm now paying attention to the Berry Fizz. I did not notice this pop of blue in the middle there. Did anybody else notice that? I really didn't. Guys, I'm leaning more to the berry side. I want to give it a try. I really want to give it a try. And I'm going to use only the shadows from this palette. I really hope I don't feel like I need to reach into anything else. I took a chance and I did one eye off camera, and it's okay so far. Let me zoom you guys in so y'all can see how I achieve the eye makeup. First off, I dip into this shade right to the top here, and I start by packing it into my crease. I must say, for something that costs $20, like the colors, the shades, they're real showing off. So I take my time and I pack it in. I don't want to blend anything out just yet. And then I make sure to go and extend that eyeshadow out some more. We're extending on the inner part of the eye and we're extending on the outer part of the eye. Next, I'm going to gently blend out the edges. So I'm being very, very light as I can possibly can, just to smoke out the edges a little bit. The brush I'm using is the Real Techniques Base Shadow something. It has faded. This is probably like my very first Real Techniques brush you're looking at here. This is the brush set that I first got myself, and it's still pumping. That we talk about. Next, I'm going to take this EC4 brush that I purchased from Kenzie Beauty. This is their eye brush set, and I'm dipping into this dark grayish mauvish I don't know how to explain it, but I'm definitely getting some slightly more vibes, but more on the gray side. So this is going to be my transition shade, and as I place it, I'm going to blend it out one time. I'm gonna go back and forth in between shades to make sure I'm seeing as much of them both as possible, as well as the marrying together of the colors. And when the two colors blend in, you're getting a darker shade, so it looks almost as though you have three colors happening there. I'm going to reach for the Revlon Colorstay concealer to cut my crease just like this one. Now my crease is cut, we can move on to the rest of the Berry Kiss eye palette. The first shade I'm gonna go in with is this sort of iridescent type of pink shade. It really doesn't come off iridescent though, it comes off sort of rose gold, more the gold than the rose. But because I find it was looking so much more on the gold side, I went over it with this brighter shimmer shade in the corner here. I place it above the gold just to kind of tone it down a bit. Then I flip to the other side of the brush and I reach for this berry colored shade right in the middle here, and that is what goes in the middle of my eyelid, and I gently pack it on and I move it around in circles so that it can blend in with the first two shades that we laid down in front here. I reach for this purple glitter sort of shimmer shade. Listen, I am so sorry I noticed it after because it is so pretty. It has more of a glitter type of purple vibe, so it's not so much of a shimmer, but there is some sort of glitter in there. Next, I reach for my holographic eyeliner, and because of how detailed and fine the tip is, oh my goodness, it does an amazing job. Next, I'm going to give myself a wing using my Inglot Gel Liner, and then we will come back to do the rest of the face because we need to try out if this powder foundation is just as good as Sacha's or if it's even better. I'm back. My eyes are complete for the most part, and I already primed my face, and we can dive into the powder foundation. Now, for those of you who would have seen my Sacha Pro Powder Foundation YouTube video, which you all can check after if you have not, by the way, That foundation had me looking orange. It had me looking naranja. Guys, somehow it's looking too light for my complexion. But it comes with the mirror and the sponge. But I am going to use a powder puff today. I purchased these mini powder puff from a local online store called Slim Chick Apparel, and it was super reasonable. So I'm gonna use the puff because it picks up the product much better and you get a better coverage using the puff as opposed to the makeup sponge. But before we do that, we need to highlight the highlighted areas. I am not sure as to the coverage of this, so I am going to take things a bit further and conceal the areas that are darker on my face. This is to avoid it from showing through the powder foundation. Going back with Cool Tan, and I'm making sure to apply concealer over any dark areas on my face and red areas, because this is red. Anything darker than that is a mole. And I'm just gonna blend it in slightly because I don't want the edges to look weird. Guys, ignore Bella. Ignore she. So I'm just dabbing it. Now I'm going to take my beauty sponge from Sacha and I'm going to blend out the highlighted areas. Now we're going to go brighter because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Using the same shade I used previously from Revlon, 050. We're gonna go bright like a diamond. Now that that part is done, we can go in with the caramel shade. Now I find the caramel shade looking a little light, so I think I'm gonna have to open up this honey brown and see how I can get some balance in this thing, because dog, we done looking like we're gonna run into some problems. This is honey brown. And this is literally the shade right after the RMPF 12, RMPF 13. And it doesn't look like the missile shade in between, which is supposed to be me, which is these two together. Guys, first I want to jump the gun all in till mine set under my eyes. Then I out here looking like if an earthquake passed through my face. Oh gosh, man, all here. Okay, so now I'm using my sponge just to press in and set. So I'm going to guys, I'm looking yellow, but that's okay. We're gonna use the honey brown to like bring some balance and to contour. Well, it is seen as coverage though. I mean, it's not my skin tone, but still. Although what could really test the coverage is by me not covering up my acne scars. But honestly, so far it's doing better than I expected. I'm seeing a little redness here and where just over where I had the concealer there. So this is the side without anything, and this is the side with looking dry, which is expected because it's powder. What are we thinking? How does it look? Is it still crazy looking? Let me know, because I don't know what y'all seen in the camera. But this is what it's looking like. I'm not sure if y'all can see the weirdness I was talking about that was happening here, but I think I'm not seeing it so much anymore. So maybe it just needs some time to set in. Okay, time for me to put some color into this face. So we're gonna reach for honey blonde, and I'm gonna use a contour brush. You're literally seeing the kickback from it, so you know it's picking it up. And I'm lightly you seen that? We're getting some color, people. We're getting some color in the eyes. The reason why I'm using a brush to apply this one is because I obviously don't want it to look too harsh and then I struggle with blending it, right? So the brush is definitely going to give me a lot more control. But guys, listen to me. I am surprised. Like, this looking real good. My face just needs to set so I wouldn't be looking like this a desert. Flat. Curves. Flat. Curves. Honestly, this is turning out way better than I expected. I mean, I have no idea what I expected. I think I may have to do a side by side because this thing looking like it could give Sacha a run, but it's shmoney. Also, I need to find out like what is the cost of pro powder so I would know if it's giving Sacha a real competition or not. I need to add a little bit of concealer in the middle to like give my nose a little something to work with now by. Nah, I don't want to use this. Let me use my sponge. Oh gosh, Ollie, we stick. Don't tell me that. We stick, Ollie, we stick. Okay, so now my sponge a little too wet. So let me set the rest of my face. I'm doing it to kind of try and blend it out. Ollie, it's not moving. I screw up my face. Ollie, it's not moving. What did I do? Ollie, seeing how this thing not budging? Ollie, Alright, so I use my concealer. Okay, we cannot start to make a little bit of progress. Okay, note to self, when you put on powder foundation, do not add that Revlon concealer over it because it's not going to move. I'm looking like a crease. Okay, let me try and cover it. I'm not taking any more powder. I'm just using whatever is on the puff. Oh, it's not even looking good. I'm going to powder contour my nose. Listen to me. Okay, I'm gonna reapply more concealer because only concealer can wake up concealer, and I'm gonna have to use like a detailed brush to get this thing to blend. I could have just do that, you know. Oh, listen to that drama.
The next day.
I gotta take an L on my own nose. I'm gonna be using the Sacha powder blush. This is in the shade Barely Plum. It's a very pretty shade and I thought it would be perfect with the eyeshadow. Let me just do a little bit of baking. Guys, I mean, if apart from that craziness that now happened, so far looking good and I looking orange. Now we're gonna be trying out a new lash style and it's from Boujee Glam Beauty, and this lash style is called Pretty Dolly. So such a pretty dolly. I'm gonna wear that today. I don't want a pair that is too big, so that is why I'm not reaching for my mints today. I'm sorry, please forgive me, mints. Like, look at them. Gosh. Now let me tell you, once they're not mink, they're real toned down. Now that my lashes are on, I really want to apply this blue shade, and I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna pack it under that. It looks blue in the pan, doesn't it? Like, doesn't it look blue? Now it's looking purple on my eyes. And we need an inner corner highlight, so I'm gonna go back with this, the brightest shimmer shade. I'm gonna put black in my waterline. Time for me to use this mascara, but like I said, I already have one, so I'm not gonna use this new one. Let me dust off my bakage, and I need to set my face because G's and H's are looking to right. This is the final look, and let me tell you, I am in awe. I am absolutely gushing over this look. I love how everything tied in, even with the glitter liner, the iridescent. It ties in really beautifully with my lower lash line, and it comes together like mwah, chef's kiss. This berry kiss. Okay, it makes sense. Berry kiss. I get it now. This palette gave me more than my $20 worth, and I absolutely love it when a product comes through like this. I did not get to test the whole full coverage where it came to the powder foundation because I did not want to be disappointed. I was really disappointed when I used the Sacha and I did not get that coverage that I was looking for literally Sunday when I went to church. I did not want to take that chance, and so I went in with my concealer before applying this, but I must say that it is medium coverage and it is buildable. Like, I look like if I have a foundation. You can speak to me? Powder what? Powder nothing. The unfortunate thing is that it's only 8 shades. If it's one thing it will lose in regard to is the shade range. It is so few, but it does a really good job. Will you cop this powder foundation? Will you get this $20 palette? I mean, it's $20. By the way, please let me know in the comments what is the cost of the pro powder from Sacha so that I can know how much competition is happening here with this Ruby Kiss. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you are not part of the family, please hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. Let me know what it is you're gonna try, or if you have something already, let me know which of the other 2 palettes you want me to show in my next video. And until next time, click another video, right? Because I have over 100 videos. I have real videos for you to watch. And until next time.